Hello, I'm former Navy SEAL and author of No Ordinary Dog, Will Chesney. I spent 13 years in the Navy. During my time in the Navy, I was stationed at SEAL Team 4 and Naval Special Warfare Development Group, also known as SEAL Team 6. During my time in the Navy, I got to have a lot of great teammates. Some of those teammates happened to be military working dogs. I had a working dog, his name was Cairo. I first met Cairo upon returning from my first deployment with Development Group. During that first deployment, I saw just how valuable the dogs were, and they were basically saving our lives almost nightly. So I expressed interest in becoming a handler, and I was told I would become a handler when we were done with that deployment. So after a few weeks of training, I was told that I would be receiving Cairo. Cairo and I worked very well together. He was one of those low-maintenance dogs that made my life a lot easier. We had a lot of great training trips, and we had a lot of great deployments together. Cairo was actually shot before the bin Laden mission on one of our first deployments. Those two bad guys were set up in an ambush waiting for us to come in, and Cairo was out front. He ended up engaging the guys before they could engage us, and he was shot twice. He was shot through his chest and through his arm. After I heard the gunshots going off, I started to call Cairo back to my location. Cairo was a really good listener, and when he didn't return quickly, I was getting worried. And he eventually made his way all the way back to me, but when he was about 20 feet away, he collapsed. And Malinois just don't collapse. They're not that kind of dog. So I immediately thought he was dead. I was able to make my way to his position where I saw he was still alive. My teammate came back to assist, and we were able to work on Cairo and save his life. After we saved his life, he went on to rehab, and I eventually got him back. And we did more deployments together, including getting to go on the Osama bin Laden mission. In May of 2011, Cairo and I got to participate in Operation Neptune Spear. That was the operation to capture-kill Osama bin Laden. Our responsibilities that night were pretty much just like any other night. I was basically there to babysit Cairo, and he was there to use his nose to find any explosive odor or any bad guys hiding. So once we landed, our first job was to do laps around the perimeter. We were looking for any escape tunnels, any explosives, any booby traps. Once we felt that the perimeter was secure, we made our way to the inside, where we started doing the sweeps for the same thing. We were looking for any hidden rooms, any false walls, any hidden explosives. We were on a time crunch that night. We only had about 30 minutes to get in and out. So we worked as fast as we could, and once we made it up to the second floor, the call was said over the radio that Osama bin Laden was killed. It was Geronimo. So we knew the mission was complete, and that was a very good feeling. I'll never forget that moment.
Upon returning home from the mission, all SEAL Team 6 members were immediately awarded the Silver Star. President Obama and then Vice President Biden also presented the SEALs with a Presidential Unit Citation. When President Obama learned that Cairo was part of the raid, the president said, "I want to meet that dog," and so he did. In December 2011, before his name had even been made public, Cairo was named Time Magazine's Animal of the Year. And today, we proudly award Cairo with the Animals and War and Peace Medal of Bravery number 10. Congratulations, Cairo, for your amazing service to your country with the Navy SEALs.